Oh, what up, everyone? All right. Starting in the screen. So today is the 300 sub special, baby. Yeah, we made it. Oh man. I just want to say thank you guys for the support for the channel. Okay. We're doing the Innocent Heart. We're gonna, I guess, try to get some equipment stronger. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get a blue seal, so what I'm gonna try to do is every floor that I go in that doesn't have a Pandemonium, I'm gonna use one of these. These right. I forgot to put this away. Ooh, actually, because I just saw a Jump Return of Hakurai. Do this. Put that in there. Alright, what else should I put away? Nah, nothing else. Alright. By the way, like, I am, like, dead hungry, so I might have to go get something to eat, like... I might have to go eat something in, like, 5 minutes. Because I haven't ate much today. Yeah. Alright, but yeah, so... Today's stream is going to be a long one, too. This ain't going to be like a short stream. No. This is going to be quite a long stream today. Probably like a few hours. It's Ace here. There's Yomu. So yeah, we're gonna check every floor. Well, yeah, every floor we go to, we're gonna check if there's a Pandemonium, I guess, room, or if it's not a floor. Then we're gonna do the tactic to just because. So I can't talk right now. I'm like super hungry and I can't focus right now. But yeah, so basically, I've learned about this. I've learned about this technique. So if we go to a floor, because of Pandemonium with the Mystery Mansion Biohazard spell card, there is a chance that we will get, yes, we will get a gold basket to spawn. To go on the ground, so, yeah. So like right here is the perfect place for this. Perfect floor, so we'll do this. Perfect floor, perfect room. Oh yeah. This. Do this again. Boo! Oh, boom! Boom! Step into my mines. But the mines from my mind. Okay. Yeah, and then after what I did, I duplicate. Because for Satori, this basically is, it's gonna make it easier for a gold room to spawn, or to get Pandemoniums. It's the tactic. Not really a forbidden tech or whatever, but it's just something you can do, and it's pretty simple to do, but not the easiest. in terms of like you have to get the stuff. And it's not easy to, well, it's not easy to get the gold baskets to drop on the ground by causing via Pandemonium. Miko orbs. That's cursed. That's not cursed. Cube Miko orbs. Surprising, surprising. Alright. So we're gonna do this. It's time we change it for now. Alright. So what doesn't have God Barrier? This don't. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go eat. Like, real bad. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Alright, let's get to the next floor. Alright. Yeah, I had to eat a lot as well. I had to. I was that hungry. I was that hungry. Always remember to eat before you stream. That I will say. Alright. So back to what I was saying earlier. We're gonna try to see if we can get a seal, like a blue seal of anything. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as we get that seal. Okay, so Mr. Mansion Biohazard. Not very worried about the items on the ground. All right. All right. Come on. Oh, clouds. Beyond the clouds. All right, this is free. Man. But yeah, 300 subs. This is a milestone. A big milestone for especially a small streamer and content creator, as well as a YouTuber like me. Big, big, big achievement. So for next year, I might try to get to like 150 to 350. Probably not 400, because that's gonna probably be kind of impossible for what I am. Yeah. 350 subs is the next goal. And I think for 350 subs, I think I might just make it like something not time-based, so it's like, you know, like for me getting to 300 subs before the end of the year. I think for this, it's just gonna be like until I do it, so it's not, there's no like limits in anything. So like, there's no like time limit. I don't know. Probably might not do it anyways. I probably might just not make it time-based or whatever. But what I will do is, I am gonna mention it on Twitter and Discord and all that. Being like, yeah, I need to get to 300 subs before the end of the year. 350 subs before, like, this day happens and everything. I'm definitely gonna do that. You know what I am gonna do next week? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do next week. I'm gonna be streaming my fan game again tomorrow, and I'm gonna I think for the stream, we're just gonna try to grind for stuff, like to grind for attack items, HP items and everything. We're just gonna do that all day pretty much. Like the whole time, because if I'm gonna beat the game, I'm gonna really need to do something. I'm really gonna need to like do some training, get some items. I might actually get on it later on today just to get some of it. Might do that. And then when the stream starts, like the next time I stream, I'll say like, oh yeah, I did this, so you know, I got the stuff, I got some stuff here. I think what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna try to farm for some life potions. That's what I'm mostly gonna do. That's what I'm mostly gonna do, is try to get life potions. Because I'm right now running low on them. And I need more. Yes. Okie dokie. Let's stop that. Guess what? All traps gone. Sorry, Satori. You're not doing that. You won't be doing that again. You won't be having those traps up anymore. Or, well, she'll call more, but It's only a chance, though. Alright. So that increase XP, perfect. Just what I needed. Yeah, I think what we might do after is we'll probably maybe do the money grind dungeon to get some yen, because I need them. I need some yen to get a gem. Need yen to get a gem. That rhymes. Oh, Tay's also here. Okay. At least Marilyn's better than Lyrica. Lyrica is annoying with her ability. Wait. Oh. Did I say Lyrica? I meant Lunasa. I meant Lunasa. Why did I say Lyrica? No, Lyrica is not that annoying with her ability. Like, all she does is, like, her thing is she just summons Lunasa and Marilyn, and then afterwards, when all three of them are together, they just do a song. They change the background music. That's all they do. That's all they do. And you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, to be fair, we don't really need these. We don't need these. And all of a sudden, now my nose is getting the allergies again. Like, why? Well, not again, but it's just... I saw you, Tay. Don't think I didn't. Don't think I didn't see that trap appear on the minimap. Because I saw it with my eyes. My eyes definitely saw that. Ooh, you're in a dead end, Tay. I thought that was Tay again, but no, it's Miko. You know, every time I see Miko, I always think of, like, Yai Miko from Genshin. I always keep thinking of her. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I have mentioned it, but for I think I did mention this. I want to say it was a couple of streams ago. I mentioned, like, oh yeah, Navia's going to be coming out soon. And then there's this one character who's going to be really good with Pyro and Electro characters. Or at least causing the Overload reaction. I keep saying Overlord. It's Overload, you know, when you combine Electro and Pyro. But apparently she's gonna be good with that. So for what I know is when she causes when your team causes an overload reaction, the opponent's pyro and electro resistance will go down. I think that's either a passive talent of her, or it's not Navia, but the other person, the one with like I'm assuming it's gonna be a 4-star. So that's gonna be pretty good. Combine her, the Ran Shogun, Zhongli even, it's a pretty good matchup. The other thing I know is I feel like she's gonna be one of those good 4-star characters. Like I mean, some of the 4-star characters we get are like not that good. I mean, with the exception of who is it, Lynette, who I think is pretty solid. But like some of the characters are okay, but that's only like for support, like for underwater and swimming. Like there needs to be one for combat. Like something combat related. Hopefully Navia is gonna have something like that. And I got a feeling that Navia is gonna have her passive talents, like, you know, like Kujo Sara's and etc. Like pretty much the characters where when you put them on expeditions, the rewards will increase or it'll decrease the time of it. So like let's say you do the 20-hour one, or I think it's 20 hours or 21 hours or something like that. You do that and it's decreased to 14 hours, so it's like shorter. It's like 6 hours shorter. Which is pretty good. I mean, not gonna lie, it's pretty good. Especially if you want to like have your expedition quick. So like you wake up early in the morning and you're like, oh no, I didn't send people out. And like you can send some characters with that talent and pretty much like near the end of the day they'll be done. So that's pretty good. That's what I like about those talents. For the rewards, it's like if you wake up early, like let's say you woke up early and everything, like extra early, so like let's say, or you just stay up all night and whatever, you can do that. You can do it for like the rewards. Yeah. Actually, the first part I did, that I said, the part of like the passive time where it decreases the time of expedition, I kind of meant for that being for like when it's late at night. Like if it's late at night, you want to wake up and get the expeditions done, then do that. If you wake up early, that's for like the extra rewards. Although it's not too much of an increase, but not a slight increase. It's like okay-ish. Mostly if it's like getting items, like specific items, like food-related items or ingredients, crystals, or I guess ores. Then it's like you don't have to worry with that. By the way, to all those Genshin fans out there watching, or at least to those watching Genshin, do you guys remember that they used to have it where when a character is on an expedition, you cannot play as them? They later changed that. I think they changed that like 2 or 3 updates later after the game was fully released. And they changed it so now you can play as that character despite if they're on an expedition or not. So that's what I like. And I do remember that. Matter of fact, in the early streams, I bet you guys would have seen it too. You guys, if you watch like my early Genshin streams, you'll probably see what I'm talking about. You'll probably see what I'm talking about. Talk. But yeah. Also, who remembers that before then, back then, I guess before Yelan was released, the whole double rewards for expeditions was not even a thing yet. It was only like less time taken than to get rewards. But yeah, I like that change. I have a feeling that they're gonna change it again to where maybe you can have more people to go on expeditions, because right now at least, because there's a region that I do, and if you've seen in my streams, you'll know that the only regions I do expeditions on is Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, and Sumeru. I don't do Fontaine because I don't have a Fontaine character good for that. And the other thing is, I can only have up to 5, so like, I could have like, yeah, 5. So 2 in Mondstadt, 1 in Liyue, 1 in Sumeru, and 1 in yeah. Let me see. Yeah, 2 in Mondstadt, 1 Liyue, 1 in Inazuma, and then 1 in Sumeru. Yeah, that's 5. If it was 6, though, I have a feeling they are going to increase the expedition count. Which maybe actually, should I make a video about that? That actually sounds like a good idea. Maybe to get everyone saying like, oh yeah, this would be good, because then the higher the expedition cap is, the better we can do expeditions. We don't have to worry, and then when we come back, we're just going to get a ton of stuff. I'm actually thinking about that. That's a good video plan, if I say so myself. Only thing is, though, I don't know if it's going to get that much attention, though, because lately my videos, or at least some of them, haven't been getting a lot of views. Maybe because I guess maybe because it's like Christmas time, which I can understand. It's that time of the year where everyone's busy with their families, so yeah, I could respect it. Yeah, but I definitely know that it's because it's like Christmas time, right? So people are gonna be busy left and right, so yeah. By the way, I might stream, I am going to stream One Punch Man, A Hero Nobody Knows again. I am going to stream that again next week. And next week is going to be the busy week again, with the exception of next week on the 13th, because that's my dog's birthday, and that's the only day I'm not going to stream. But I am going to make a video, which maybe I'll probably make 2 videos, actually. One being the video I just mentioned, well, earlier, like just a bit ago, about the whole the whole expedition cap increase, to increase the amount of people you can put on expeditions. So the expedition limit cap increase. There we go. Yeah, they should definitely do that. Because, I mean, I don't see why, though. I mean, they kind of did that in a way, as in, they kind of did that as more regions were added. So I don't see how they can't do it again. Especially now there's like 5 regions, and I'm pretty sure I know Natelin is coming up soon, or Natlin, or whatever how they pronounce it, or how they say it, but that region's gonna be coming out soon, or it's gonna be coming out very soon. But the thing is, though, I feel like they're not gonna increase the expeditions, because I know the expedition stuff is like important for most people, especially those who just want to get stuff without exploring, right? The Mora, the ores, the food items, like, you know, like sweet flowers, I think that's what they're called, and fowls, like basically stuff related to ingredients for food. You name it. That's how you count Marisa, by the way. But yeah, that's enough of Genshin. But yeah, those watching this, like, if they see this part, do let me know in the comments, like, if I should make a video of that or not. But by the time you do, it's by the time next week, it's probably gonna be too late to ask me that, because I'll probably make up my mind, being like, oh yeah, I'll just do it anyways. Well, practically, let me know your thoughts below on about that, like the expedition limit cap increase. But back to this game. So again, I'm gonna say this like every single time I play this game, and or at least not every single time, but at least majority of the time. So this game, this is called Genso Wander Reloaded. This is a game that came out a few years ago, actually. This is the remake, or the reloaded version of the original. And yeah, if you guessed, the original version of the game, it was not, I mean, it was okay. It was good, but it's just the fact that some of the bosses were a bit too difficult. So, like, the Kokoro boss was the hardest one, or at least the Miko boss in Futo's story, the DLC of it. It's hard. But not as hard as the Miko boss, though. The Miko boss in the original, which is part of the Futo story DLC, and if you didn't know, Futo in this game is a base game character. And I guess the reason could be the fact that, you know, a lot of people wanted an easier challenge against Kokoro. I mean, I struggled with her, but that was because I didn't have, like, the right gear to fight her, right? I didn't have, like, the right stuff. But yeah, they did change their HP. Like, they mostly just changed, I guess, the attack, the skills. Like, they nerfed some skills. Like, one of Kokoro's abilities, the boss, basically what would happen is she would, like, heal a ton of her HP. Like, almost full HP. So it's like, you gotta defeat her as quick as possible. So they changed that. They changed it to where now it's it's only a little bit now, and not like a full recovery. But still, Kokoro in this game, compared to the original, still a formidable foe. Just be careful about that. Alright. Yeah, so, yeah, in the original, the enemy, I think like, even the normal enemies have, like, more health. They were tough, like, stronger and everything, but in this game, they were nerfed. It was more rebalanced, pretty much. But, in this game, unlike in the original, so, like, characters like Futo, Aya, Momiji, Sanai, if you want to count the Japanese only, which we'll get that in a bit, and Marisa, same thing with Sanai. Like, mostly just Reimu, Futo, Aya, and Momiji, because, you know, well, yeah, they're base game characters. Now, Sanai and Marisa, they were a DLC, but only in the Japanese version of this game. So, if you're playing the original Genso Wander game right now, and you're like, wait, why is Sanai and Marisa not in the game? I haven't even encountered them. That's because, well, unfortunately, their DLC is only available in the Japanese version, so you can't get it outside of it. Like, you can't get the DLC or play as them. Like, they're not even playable in the game by default in, like, the global version, but only in the Japanese version they are playable and they appear. Yeah. And I guess the reason could be the fact that maybe I guess the reason could be that the fact that maybe I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because no one knows why. No one knows why that Sanai and Marisa weren't DLC characters in like the global version, but only in the Japanese. I guess maybe that was like a developer insight. That's either a developer insight or it was that they must have they thought like maybe the stories would have been too hard. Honestly, for like Sanai's story, I can understand for that because it ain't easy by default. I'll tell you that. It's not that easy. And I know in this game, like, you can be like, oh, yeah, this dungeon's super easy. Like, I watched you do it, and you, like, destroyed it. That's because I had super powerful gear. Like, I didn't think that when I fought it, or I could fight it with, like, my own gear. I was thinking, like, oh, it's gonna force me to, like, use different equipment, like, something's gonna happen. But no, like, I still kept all my, I kept my gear, and I was able to use, well, I was able to use my equipment. Yeah. Now, against Devil Treant, or I guess, Possessed Flandre in like a tree, in like a demon tree or something, I can honestly feel why that one would be hard, because it's against Flandre's like power of destruction, and also the fact that when you get to Devil Treant, it's like harder. Because you have to, like, get through a bunch of obstacles and everything to get to her. You have to, like, fight enemies just to get her forbidden fruits destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, it's, again, not easy. Not the easiest boss, but definitely not the hardest. And yes, I beat that boss on my first try too, and I have proof. I got proof. Yeah. Alright. Not really the best room to do this on. And, oh yeah, and also, in the original, unlike in this game, there's more characters you can play as. As in, you know, I'm Satori, who's a DLC character. Sakura, yeah, some of the characters in the original were not playable. So characters like Satori, Kokoro, Raises, like all these characters with DLC on it were not playable in the original Genso Wander Reloaded. They were all only partners. I don't know if Sakuya was in it. I feel like up to like Sakuya or whatever is where they're not playable. I believe Tenshi did appear in the original as well, but only for like cutscenes and battles. Like when you fight her in the Japanese version, during like, I guess the second part of the Sanai story. Yeah. The other thing different about this game is there are more enemies in this game compared to the original. So enemies like the Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom characters, they don't appear in this. They don't appear in the original. It went up to like, I think all the enemies, at least the normal enemies, went up all the way to like to Raikou. Yeah, so like Hecatea, Junko, Clownpiece, Segami, Dormy, Ringo, and Sarian weren't in the game, weren't in the original. I think these characters were, I want to say they were in the original. I think Toyomi and Yorihime aren't, or they could be. I don't know. I don't know if the Namakotans were in it. I don't think they were. I do know that enemies like this, not in the original, and this. Yeah, and back to what I was saying about the whole plot of this. So the plot of the story is Renosuke gets possessed by a Waratia and then becomes By-King. Then Reimu comes in and she's like, no, can't have this. Can't have it. And then that's kind of where By-King, and then after By-King, like, or well, not really By-King, but after Reimu fled from By-King, By-King was then like, you know what, I'm gonna make the population of Jinchuriki even bigger. So he starts making clones of characters, and then that's kind of when the whole cloning incident happened. Anyone get, I'm pretty sure some of you guys are getting that Star Wars vibes. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna try to focus now.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいよね。それ。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。いただきます。
この見破れるかしら。
さあ、すべてをさらけ出しなさい。それ。
Yeah. I told you I was gonna get a seal extra powerful. I told y'all. Oh, and also I told y'all causing a pandemonium increases the chance of a gold basket. I might actually tell Mark on Discord about that. Just say like, hey, if you do the Innocent Heart dungeon, just make sure you go as Satori, have like the Mystery Mansion Biohazard spell card, and make sure to duplicate it too, because it will increase the chance of gold baskets, or at least there will be a chance a gold basket will appear. Oh yeah.
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。おいしいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。さあ、すべてさらけ出しなさい。いただきます。
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to do this. That's a ooh, a gold cherry blossom. Black. Why is that golden? It ain't gold. It's a black cherry tower blade. Okay. Look at that. All right, I might die from this. But you know what? It's worth a shot. Ugh. Oh. You don't need to have like a lot of the Mr. Mansion Biohazard spell cards. Just have like... You can just have like one, but always... If you like forget to duplicate it, then you can always just find another. A lot of my mines everywhere. My mines.
おいしいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
Oh shoot, that's Yuka. And this leveled up for Sakuya. That one is. That's one of them. Got him. Heh.
気づいていますか？ 食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。
What do I need to make the purified plasma cutter? Okay, this. Refined green tea and refined green tea and Yagakura ornament. Ointment. Keep saying ornament. Why? Why? Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Yeah, get that out of here. I'm assuming Kogasa is here on this floor. Oh, jeez, there's a ton of enemies awaiting us. Oh no, it's not Kogasa, it's Sanai. Sanai was doing it. Oh no, and Kogasa's here. Wow. Kogasa and Sanai are here. Great. Like, having both of them in a floor is dangerous. Very dangerous. Especially how Sanai can give the enemies, like he can give like these guys double speed and everything. And Startled makes it deadly. Very deadly. But not as deadly as me though. Not as deadly as me though. I'm more deadlier. I'm the deadliest of them.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
Oh, Earth. No gold chest here. Alright.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
Oh, the gold tiger rod, one of the best weapons in the game to have the best range up. Because as you see, it's +4. It's +4. So basically you can make your weapon just have like, you could basically make it like the Power Pole Pro from like Dragon Ball. Pretty much, because like it's what it is, right? It's like Power Pole. But the Power Pole would be like more. It'd be like what, 8? Because it can extend that long. Okay. So what doesn't have that? This does, but I do plan on getting that higher. Make it 100. This only has 3, not 4. This has 1, so we're definitely doing it on that. This has 4. This don't have anything. I know this does. This don't. You know what I might do? I might get rid of Puppet Slayer. Puppet Slayer Plus for that on this. That way I can have better range. Should I? I don't know. But we are going to put it on this. That way I can, you know, make this a lot better. But first and foremost, we gotta do this. Give me that. It's a two-handed weapon, so that's gonna be fun. I'll need to have Sakura near me.
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。さあ、すべてをさらけ出しなさい。やっ、それ。
Alright, what do we got here?
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
I think if it's like a big room, like a massive room, that's where usually the chance would be better. So it's like better the bigger the room usually. So like the bigger the room, the more you'll get. The more you're gonna get from it. Like the more items will drop on the ground.
Alright. Is
this the one? Oh, I want this. rid of that and put this in. Because why not? I honestly, for Satori's Gap, I might actually maybe put like a mixture of some spell cards, so like some being of another character and everything. I might do that. Because, you know, Satori could use any spell card in the game, including someone else's. Like an attack spell card that only a specific character could use. Usually, like, a medium or a large, like a really big one is like the best areas to use the Mystery Mansion's spell card. The Mystery Mansion Biohazard. That's what it's called too. That's what it's called. Mystery Mansion Biohazard. Oh yeah, another fact about, I guess, in the original version of this game, or I guess the original version, did you know that some spell cards had different names? Did you know that Mystery Mansion Biohazard in the original was a completely different name? And I guess the reason why, because some of the names were a bit too awkward, or that they just wanted to like change them because they wanted to make them better, I guess. So Mystery Mansion Biohazard, let me actually look up what the actual or the original name of it is. Because I know it ain't this. It's something else. I think it still had Biohazard, but like the first part was different. Or it's like reversed, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to see. So the expand release of Polyiosis didn't have expand, it just had release of Polyiosis. Oh, was I saying Polyiosis wrong? I guess I was. And then Lunchtime Room of Light, it was just called Room of Light. And then Eradication Final Moment, it used to be Last Moment Exterminator. Okay. And then the Trap spell card, like the Trap Summon spell card. Let me see if I can find. Where is it? Yeah, this Trap Passage of Death in the original, it was called. It was originally called Road to Death Trap. And then Mystery Mansion Biohazard was just called Biohazard. Like, just Biohazard. And I kind of get why for that, because Biohazard's like, what, is that like a Resident Evil reference? Like Resident Evil Biohazard, you know, the one that came out not too long ago. Or at least I think there was one called that. Oh no, that was Resident Evil 7, wasn't it? I think it was. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah. Yeah, like this just being Biohazard, it was like what to do? I mean, if you read the description of the spell card in the original, like, it'll tell you what it does, obviously. It'll tell you, like, what it does. So, like, if you read it, then you'll understand what it is. But yeah, fun fact that they did that. They changed it. And I guess they did it just to avoid confusion as well, because some of the spell cards were a bit weird, like the Road to Death one. I mean, it sounds cool, but at the same time, though, I don't know, because it sounds something like it could be from like Resident Evil or something. I'm not gonna duplicate because I already got one. I'm gonna not do it.
いただきます。
Let's get this out.
気づいていますか？ 気づいていますか？
Right. Oh, jeez. Seriously? Really?
どれだ関係のない処刑方法よ 私のこの程度昨夜の世界ここでこの筆に切らせてくれ
Alright. Yeah, this is the hard part about this. Because I can't, it's a two-handed weapon, so therefore I can't equip a shield.
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。美味しいものは食べたいものです。 食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
Well, Yuko and Yomu are here. The duo.
どれだ関係のない処刑方法よ
So Sakuya can instantly kill everyone except Creator Kisame enemies. Okay, let's make her an antidote so that way her power is restored. There you go. There you go. Ow. That's not my mines, that's Segumi's. Segumis.
お仕置きの時間だ。
Boop.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
Yeah, what was in here? That's so special. Nothing really. Besides these guys. Heh.
巨大な気をつけてあげましょう。
Wow, we killed all the enemies that were here.
時間だ。
地霊殿の
Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
あなたに命じます。
Sakura, you go fight that guy.
私の力
I'll try to support you with this.
この程度やめなさい。昨夜の世界へ。いただきます。
I mean, I could try to defeat someone, but it's not gonna be easy.
私の世界
Oh, did I kill someone? Oh, I did. Ooh, yeah. Okay, fall back.
この程度
Nice. And, you know what I'm gonna do? This.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
Alright. Good. Nice.
お仕置きの時間だ。
これなら
お仕置きの時間だ。
こ
Alright. By the way, fun fact, did you know that the splash seal does not work, or at least it doesn't hurt Raisin if you play as Raisin? It don't work. It just don't work on her. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And it'll be really quick. Alright, I'm back. And like I said, it was fast. Jeez, man, there's a ton of them. There's a ton of those guys. Wow, was there so many?
ペットたちと食べたいものです。
Also, I know some of you guys are like, oh, why do you not have paperweight on your shield? I noticed that. That's because, again, paperweight, when you fight, like, big Aya enemies and big Kaizen enemies, it's pointless, because they'll just pierce through it. So, yeah, if anyone's wondering, oh, why do you not have this? Like, why do you not have paperweight to, like, counter getting knocked away? Because I don't. Because, well, A, it's useless when you get to that.
ペットたちと食べたいものです。
Like, believe me, it's useless. The paperweight ability is, or seal, doesn't matter which, but it's useless if you even have paperweight. So it's like, no point on having it if they're just gonna pierce through it. But that's only for big Aya and big Kaizen. I don't know if normal Kaizen can do that without paperweight, or if you have it. Like, I know normal Kaizen can't pull you, or San. I don't know about Sama, but big, I know she can pull you away, regardless if you have paperweight or not. I'll make another Utsuho cutout because that's my new shield, at least for the time being. We had Kisame for like, what, a couple of months or so? But yeah, now it's time to have Utsuho a turn. What's this? Ooh, a decent puppet barrier. Okay. What has puppet barrier? This does. This does, but it's like the ability. You know what? Put it on this. I do plan on getting, if I get a girl's prayer, like the gem of it, I do plan on making that a different weapon. Dismantle that, and I guess dismantle this. Because I don't need it. I don't.
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。いただきます。や、それ。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。いただきます。それ。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。美味しいものは
How many of those traps are
ペットたち
there?
と食べたいもの
A
です。
ton?
昨夜の世界いただきます。
お仕置きの時間お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。
食事のひととき
I didn't mean to drink that. I meant to throw it. Okay, I actually did mean to throw it. Don't know why.
さあ
Ooh, I was so close to forgetting that. I was so close to forgetting that. But I forget not. All right.
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
Yeah, look at that. Like, look how compared to melding this for this, and some of the other melded weapons I have, it's a lot. It's a lot better. Because if you didn't know, melding the same weapon as the weapon you're using to meld will make your weapon or shield. I don't know about. I don't know about. I don't know about charms. I actually haven't tried that. I kind of want to do that. Just like meld a Hakurai crystal with a Hakurai crystal to see like what happens. Okay. All right. What? Oh.
時は動き出す。
Okay. Actually, what weapons with the fragment of the sky can I make? And it's nothing, of course. Well, Uzuo special then, or Uzuo cutout, not special.
きます。
Yeah, so the background music you're hearing now, hang on, let me actually turn it up a bit. So this is caused by Lyrica with her ability to summon her other sisters. And it changes too. So it'll change. Only one of it? Only one of it? Okay, yeah, and then when that happens, it just completely changes it. Oh, laundry wherever you are. God, I can't say a dang thing. Now I can. Yokai sword. Ooh. Ooh.
どれだ関係のない処刑方法よ
Oh yeah, now you can see the background changed again, and it's different.
昨夜の世界
Yeah, it changed. I don't know about the background. Maybe the backgrounds are like the characters that I don't think would have remixes of in dungeons, like the dungeon backgrounds. I know one of them is probably a remake of their theme because all three of them fight together, or maybe all of them is just like remixes of their themes. I don't know. Yeah, I do that. Give me the money. Because I work hard for the money. Alright. Now we gotta level this up. Dismantle that. Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen the last stream, we got... Wrong one. So we got this. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Very good. Yeah, there's Kaizen.
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
出しなさい。植え付けてあげましょう。
keep going. Either in here. No, I think in here is it's better. Yeah, it's much bigger. Also, I think for that room, like down there on the mini map, I think you can do it there, but it'll just take you to a random place anyways, because that room is like not perfect for a Pandemonium. Well, let you all know right now, so don't do it there. Alright. Here we go.
全てをさらけ出しなさい。美味しいものはもらうな。ペットたちと植え付けてあげましょう。いただきます。
Alright. No chest, or yeah, basket. I keep saying chest. It's a basket. At least it says it's a basket. Yeah, basket.しなさい。いただきます。気づいていますか？お仕置きの時間だ。 Alright, let's try something. So if I make this, then there, and then drink it, what happens? No. I guess it's only if it's like a Potchuli enemy that does that. Or maybe it's gotta be like a bigger explosion, I guess? I don't know. I know big potules, or at least potules when they explode,
気づいてい
it'll
ます
clear those up, those like, not uprifts, but those blowaway things.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいもの食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。いただきます。いただきます。美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
よっ
Oop. I can definitely smell a pandemonium room. Yep. So guess what? Here's one of Suiko's techniques. So this spell card has a chance to instantly defeat enemies. I don't think it's the only one. I think there's like another that can insta-kill an enemy by a chance. Let me actually see. I think it's a DLC spell card. Yeah. Well, I know this. It damages all enemies in the room, gives enemies bind, and allies triple speed. This deals lots of damage and gives enhanced to allies for 6 turns. It gives allies summon dolls super strong and enhance. It gives enemies the slowed effect. And then this does more damage when you have when you're in Utsuho's X mode. Same thing with that. This has a chance to insta-kill an enemy. It's Tochiko's. And this gives him bind 4 turns. Gives allies super strong and enhance. Removes everyone in the room except the player. Optical camo. 2 out of 5 random harmful effects to the enemies. Deals then gives them 1-4 harmful effects. Gives them bind 2 turns. Oh yeah, this is Cherno, so more power. So this one gives them bind for 2 turns and more power when in the cold air clad mode. Same thing with this, with the cold air clad mode, but it gives them slowed for 3 turns. Then there's that. Dire Z's. And it gives 1-4 effects. Damage and shadow binding. And then just this. Yeah, the base game characters, the snow car is not the best. Like, it's like you want to more rely on the DLC ones if you want to have, like, the good effects. How long have I been streaming for? I usually question, like, how long have I been streaming for? Oh, about, like, 2.5 hours. Alright. Something I want to check. Well, Fairy Wars again. Alright. I mean, it's an okay-ish theme floor. That's, oh yeah, I guess that's the thing I didn't mention. In specific dungeons, so like this one, the training dungeons, and I think there is another dungeon that has theme, oh yeah, the money grinding ones. Those dungeons, there's a chance where it'll be a themed floor, so that means in a theme floor. So this, it's all characters that appear in Fairy Wars. So like all the fairies, Marsa, and yes, she does appear in Fairy Wars. Clown Piece. I was about to say, oh, did Clown Piece appear in it? Yeah, she did appear in Fairy Wars. That's actually something I forget. I keep forgetting that Clown Piece actually appears in Touhou Fairy Wars. I actually keep forgetting she's a character in it, or she was in it. Marisa is in it as well because you do fight her. In Touhou Fairy Wars, if you don't know about that game, it's the game where you play as, well, you play as Cherno, the 9-ball fairy. That being her. And you have to fight, it's basically her, like, going on war with, like, the 3 mischievous fairies, or the 3 fairies of light. I keep calling mischievous fairies, but no, they're the 3 fairies of light. That being Star Sapphire, Luna Child, and Sunny Milk. That's the character. That's the 3 fairies of light. It kind of makes sense though, because like Sunny Milk, like obviously she represents like the sun in a way. Luna Child be the moon. Stars being like the stars. Although the stars aren't as bright, because if we really think about it, they're not that bright up close. Usually it's like you need like a telescope. And Clown Piece is like her own, but she's like a fairy of her own. She ain't a part of Cherno's group, or well, I mean she is. She's friends, like she knows Cherno and Diozy. But as in, like, she's not part of, like, a group of fairies. She's actually part of a group of people who are known to pretty much be against the Lunarians. Number 1 being Junko, who really hates the Lunarians. And then Hecatea. But although, I don't think Hecatea really hates the Lunarians. I don't think she hates them. I know her and Juko are like friends, so she agreed to attack the lunar capital, but I don't think she did it because, you know, I think she did it not just, you know, because she wanted to, but just for Juko's sake. I don't think she hates him. She's just like, I guess, neutral towards him. Funny enough, I don't think the Lunarians even seen Hecatea. I don't think they know about her. I know they know about Junko and Clown Piece, but I don't know if like they know about Hecatea. I think they do, but I don't know. I know Hecatea knows, obviously, Raisin and Abba because they have encountered, right? They just have. At least, according when you play the game as her. By the way, Legacy of Lunactic Kingdom, as of right now at least, it's considered one of the hardest main Touhou games yet, because there are some bosses that are ridiculous. Like, I think the Segumi one is the hardest, but I don't know. One thing you gotta admit, though, is Clown Piece appears in it, Junko, Hecatea, and pretty much it was more about, like, you know, the Lunarians and how you learn more about them. Like, basically, there's 2 Lunarians you encounter during, like, the story, that being Seiren and Ringo, and they're like, oh, hey, we gamer to see if Junko was here. Did they go to Earth? I don't know if they went to Earth. I know Rainbow was like, oh, I should probably go here. You know what's funny about this game? You know how, like, in this game, it kinda has that thing of, like, Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom?
美味しいもの
Or
は
Lunatic Kingdom?
人たちと食べたいものです
Yeah, it's like, you know, the Watsuki sisters invited Reimu to go to the moon for their new theme park. And it's funny, it's like, why Reimu? Like, she's not the person who would go to theme parks. If anything, it should have been, I don't know, Marisa or Flandre. Oh, well, maybe not Flandre. Should probably destroy it. But characters like, I don't know, I guess characters like Nazrin, Cherno would probably be alright, but I don't know. Oh, by the way,
いただきます
I've learned something about this a couple days ago, but the fairies, the reason why I guess the
美味しい
Lunarians
ものは
can't really, you know, they would have a hard time fighting the fairies is because they are pure. They're pure character, they're like a pure species, so therefore they could basically like go to the moon without any problem. So like Cherno can literally just like go to the moon, like she can go to the moon without any consequences because she's not pure. Or impure. I think it's the opposite. It's either one of them. But yeah, so like Cherno can basically go to the moon without any problems. Like she won't have to like encounter, like she doesn't have to get like beamed out of the air.
心が安らぎます
I don't know if Tsukumogamis are like pure or if they're not. I want to say they are not, or they are, I don't know. Now, as for Clown Piece, I don't think she is pure. I think she's one of those, like, impure fairies. I think she's, like, one of those fairies that all the Lunarians would probably attack. Because, I mean, in the events of Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, you know what I mean. You know what she's done. You know the Lunarians could not forget. So I'm gonna be thinking, what's like a Lunarian's weakness? What's like their weakness? Are they? I know they're like weak to like fairies, I guess, since they can't really do anything to them. I guess in terms of like their advanced technology and everything, I guess an EMP would just like destroy them. Like, and like basically the whole high-tech stuff that you guys would normally see, like the way to counter all that is an EMP. Like an EMP, boom, all electronics, everything disabled. It's basically over if that happens with technology. Well, it's not completely, just only temporarily. But if it's like a helicopter or whatever, or like an aircraft, then it's like, yeah, you're gonna crash and die.
美味しいものは人たちと食べたいものです
Honestly, there should be a Toho game where like the Lunarians and the humans have to like team up to fight like these unknown creatures that's infesting both the moon and Earth. It's probably gonna happen. There's probably gonna be a time where like an infestation's gonna happen, and both the humans and or at least the Earthlings have to team up. And yes, Earthlings because, you know, there's Lunarians and then Earthlings. Might happen. I know in that one game, I guess Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom is one of them, I guess, because technically they did kind of team up. They kind of teamed up and whatever. In terms of like, you know, after I think it's after you fight Segumi, I believe. It's like, yeah, she'll believe you and she'll just let you fight them. She'll be like, alright, you're just here to help.
いただきます。
Ooh. Tsukumogami Slayer. It's not better though. 70 to 25. I will give it to Sakuya though. Look at that. I'll give that to Sakuya, that way she can be better, right? She can be stronger. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, there's gonna probably be a game where Zun's like, alright, let's give the Lunarians like a better role. Like a role to like help the humans. It might happen. Honestly, it might.
So 食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? How do I make the gourd? Gourd plants. Here it is. Okay, bamboo stick and a blow-away talisman. That's all I want to know. I feel like there's gonna be a game where Notori's gonna have a role again, like she's gonna have a major role.
食事のひとときは
I know she kinda did in one of the fighting games. I know she kinda did. But I'm talking about like a major role as in she's like the main character of the game. And she's like the important one. And Takane. I mean, I feel like there's gonna be a game where Takane and Notori are gonna like team up and whatnot. And they're gonna have to like team up because they are enemies, but they're kind of more of like rivals or whatever. They're like more of like rivals. Usually. And you know what's funny? I know I'm gonna say this now, but you know what Takane looks like, you know, because of like her hairstyle and everything?
気づいていますか？
She reminds me, like her and Tochiko, I think I've said this before when I played One Punch Man, a hero but nobody knows, but they both almost look like Tatsumaki. Am I not wrong? Tochiko, well, being, I guess, Takane being the most, I guess, character, the most look-alike to her. Like, am I not wrong? They almost look the same. Just that Tatsumaki... Well, Tatsumaki and Takane, I think, are the same height, but Tatsumaki is, like, more powerful, because she's got psychic powers. You know what's funny? You know what no character, no one has ever really talked about Takane? The fact that Takane is one of those characters that you barely see in games, like in main games anymore. Like, she barely appears. Like, she's one of those characters that's like, yeah, she needs to, like, make a return. Also, in Total Lost Word, I hope Takane gets like her own fantasy rebirth thing, so I can get her outfit, because I feel like Mark would love that. Because, you know, she's one of Mark's favorite characters, like one of her favorites. One of his. I like Takane, but the only thing about Takane is the fact that, I don't know, she might not be that powerful. Unlike Notori. I think Notori is still powerful, because, yeah, they're both Kappas. Like, Takane is a Yamawaro. But she's not really, like, Notori in a way. Yeah. Also, another thing about Takane and Notori is Takane is kind of like player 2 Notori. Or green Notori. You get it? Because her and Notori are like the same except different. Takane's a Yamawaro. And Notori is a Kappa. They both have like green hats, although Takane has like a more dark green hat, and then Notori has like a bright green, a lime green hat. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a Yamawaro is like a variant of a Kappa. There's multiple Kappas. There's a normal Kappa, which are like these green dudes.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたい
And they have like those head things on them, which is their plates. And they basically live in wet areas. Or areas where there's like a lot of water, because that's how their plates can get powered up inside of their heads. And without it, they die.
気づいていますか
Yeah, if they don't get water in their plates, they'll die. I don't know about Notori's case. I think Notori is like strong enough to like be able to not have water in her plate to survive. Like, I feel like she's those characters that, like one of those Kappas that she can basically survive without water in her plate. About Takane, I don't think she uses water because she's a Yamawaro, and I think Yamawaros are different, like their plates are different.
美味しいものは
And where they usually live in mountains. They usually live in like mountain areas. So like the Yokai Mountain being for like Aya in a way. Although I don't think she lives in the Yokai Mountain. But I know that I guess she has similarities to like some of them there. So like Aya, Momoji, Hatate. Speaking of Hatate, when is Hatate gonna come back in the main games? Or at least I know that Sumerko appeared in a spin-off and then she appeared in a main game. But why not Hatate? I mean, I like Hatate. Why not? Who doesn't like Hatate? The rival of Aya. Yeah, but back to what I was saying, like, yeah, like, doesn't Takane and or Tochiko look kind of like Tatsumaki from One Punch Man? And if you look up who Tatsumaki is, like, you'll know who I'm talking about. And those watching this are like, oh yeah, they kind of do in terms of like the hair color,
ペットたちと
I guess the hairstyle in a way.
関係のない処刑方法よ。
Yeah, like that's Tochiko's. Also, another thing about Kappas is cold climate areas is probably not the best for them because their plates will get frozen, and when it gets frozen, so does their brains, because their plates are on their heads, so that means, like, their brains are gonna freeze, and it ain't gonna be fun for them. That's basically saying, like, a frog, like, in real life, a frog can't be in cold areas or else it goes into hibernation. Same thing with cockroaches. Like cockroaches, when let's say you lure them in a freezer, right? They go into hibernation,
ペットたちと戦い
or they die.
お仕置きの時間だ
Like yeah, like cockroach. That's usually something that a lot of people should do for roaches. Just get like grab one, put them in like I don't know, like a cold area, or just toss them outside and they'll like freeze and go to hibernation. I've learned that through like I guess a clip on a video on YouTube.
お仕置きの時間だ
As for the Yamawaros, I don't know. I think for them they can be fine in the cold.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです
What? Oh yeah, Lily White
食
was.
事のひとときは心が安らぎます
Yeah, Lily White. When Lily White's around, Cherno dies, or at least when she's near Cherno, then she melts and turns to water.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものですいただきます食事のひとときは心が安らぎますさあすべてをさらけ出しなさいあげましょう美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものですいただきます食事のひとときは心が安らぎます美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです 食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
We'll leave this dungeon at floor 980.
いただきます。
Because I want to keep going. Ah, poop. I didn't duplicate the thing. Okay, so how do we make one? How do we make a mystery mansion? You need a spirit gap. To make a spirit gap, you need a mystery mansion advisor. But you don't have it in there. But you know where we do have it? You know where we do have one? Here. Oh, come on, man. You kidding me? The freaking subspace gap traps.
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
Man, I hate when that happens.
いただきます。
Like, it's like the game does that on purpose to you. That's why you should always drink eye drops. That's the lesson that I'm telling y'all. When you do that, make sure to drink eye drops so you can see the traps.
いただきます。
Alright. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。さあ、すべておさらけ出しなさい。ただいま植え付けてあげましょう。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。気づいていますか？これなら。
Oh my god, man.
食事のひとときは
Yeah, when in doubt, eye drops.
時は動き出す。
美味しいものは
That
ペッ
happens.
トたちと食べたいものです。
Oh, we are so getting rid of these. I ain't worried about Kogasa or Dormy. Oh, not really Dormy. I ain't worried about her. What's... Oh, you froze it? What? Oh, that's Chur. Oh, okay, that was Churno. That was well, not Churno. That was Sakuya's gear that got frozen. I was like, wait, what? No, it was Churno's. It was Sakuya's gear that got frozen, not mine.
いただきます。
That got me confused right there. Yes, sir, it did. I thought my stuff got frozen, but no, it didn't.
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。当たれ。それ、当たれ。それ、当たれ。いただ 美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。
いただきます。
お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。
Taste all sweet. Alright, Pandemonium time.
Sa, すべておさらけ出しなさい。当たれ。これなら。
お仕置きの時間だ。
それ。
お仕置きの時間だ。
トラウマを植え付けてあげましょう。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
お仕置きの時間だ。
さあ、すべておさらけ出しなさい。
時は動き出す。
美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。いただきます。
お仕置きの時間だ。
それ。
お仕置きの時間だ。
当たれ。
お仕置きの時間だ。
えい。
お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間。お仕置きの時間だ。
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。
お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間。
それ。
お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。
トラウマを植え付けてあげましょう。いただきます。さあ、すべておさらけ出しなさい。トラウマを植え付けてあげましょう。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。美味しいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。
お仕置きの時間だ。
食事のひとときは心が安ら
I
ぎ
don't know why Kaizen is trying to pull me towards her when I can just go up to her by myself.
いただきます。
I was going up to her. She don't have to pull me in.
「食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。 いただきます。 おいしいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。巨大な植え付けてあげましょう。さあ、すべてをさらけ出しなさい。 食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。巨大な植え付けてあげましょう。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。 お仕置きの時間だ。 トライ。 食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。お仕置きの時間だ。お仕置きの時間だ。いただきます。 あげましょう。 け出しなさい。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。いただきます。
よっ。
おいしいものはペットたちと食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。おいしいものはペットたちと食べたいもの。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。いただきます。
この程度。
食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。いただきます。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。ドラえもんを植え付けてあげましょう。さあ、すべておさらけ出しなさい。いただきます。おいしいものはペットたちと食べたいものです。食事のひとときは心が安らぎます。いただきます。
Alright. You know what? I think that's gonna be it for today. Something I want to get planned to do. I could stream a bit longer, but yeah, it's something I need to do. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys for next week.